Domestic violence, wellness, and health promotion. Domestic violence refers to a pattern of abusive behavior by one partner against another in an intimate relationship, such as marriage, dating, family, or cohabitation. Domestic violence and the effects on the developmental stages. Exposure to intimate partner violence has been linked to higher rates of physical health problems in children. This is mostly due to altered neuroendocrine responses or fight or flight. Although it may be adaptive in short term, repeated activation may result in pathological changes in multiple systems over time. Possible reactions to domestic violence in early childhood include nightmares or sleep disruptions, aggression and difficulty with peer relationships, difficulty with concentration and task completion in school, withdrawal and or emotional numbing, school avoidance and or absence. Children may also have lower scores on measures of verbal, motor, and social skills. Children often learn destructive lessons on the use of violence and power in relationships. They may learn to exert control or relieve stress by using violence, or that violence may be linked to expressions of intimacy and affection. 10% of high school students report experiencing physical abuse in their romantic relationships. Violent experiences in romantic relationships during adolescence may carry over into adulthood. Domestic violence in teenage intimate relationships has been linked to anxiety, depression, substance abuse, unintended pregnancy, eating disorders, post-traumatic stress disorder, poor academic performance, self-harm, and suicidal ideation. Child maltreatment or the witnessing of family violence in family of origin is a consistent predictor of intimate partner violence for both adolescents and adults.
Early adulthood. Intimate partner violence results in relationship instability, mental health decline, and physical injury. Younger women are at greater risk of domestic violence. Data has shown young adults disagree when it relates to financial independence, social interactions with others, or time away, and or jealousy. Men and women may engage in control processes with their partners, more so with men. In middle adulthood, emotional and psychological abuse is more prevalent. Physical violence decreases over the years. 13% of women report emotional abuse, while 21% report controlling behavior. Emotional abuse affects poor mental health, physical health, and increase in pain, higher rates of addiction and alcoholism, and chronic diseases, and the use of antidepressants. Loss in wearing of personal confidence, restriction of opportunities for growth, and restriction of opportunities to growth, and social isolation. Late adulthood. 20 to 30% experience or have experience with domestic violence throughout their lifetime. It tends to be more of an emotional and less physical, and more mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, dementia, premature aging, and mortality. Elder abuse can often involve anyone in patient's care, so such as caregivers. Trends. There are several types of trending types of domestic violence. We've got social media, financial abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, sexual, and obviously physical abuse. current trends, according to Healthy People 2020, identifies that in the area of violence, there is a need to better understand trends, causes, and prevention strategies related to bullying, dating violence, sexual violence among youth, elder maltreatments, overlapping causes of violence, and the strategies that can prevent multiple forms of violence. Prevention and awareness. So, Purple Purse Foundation by Allstate. We have a short video here on financial abuse.
I don't think I've heard about it in such a direct way.
Financial abuse is hard to see because it's not apparent to the eye.
And it's just something that happens, behind closed doors.
The idea is that you apply the moon filter to a picture of it and makes the message pop out.
There's a deeper meaning than just beautiful colors. I think it's amazing. That was a really rad way to engage everybody in this message.
I'm a survivor of domestic violence. The fact that this is here, I mean, it makes it real.
It's important to share this type of information. It's a great way to spread the word. Great work.
That was Purple Purse Foundation by Allstate, talking about financial abuse, and it's just a great way to get around the community and being creative with art and technology. Celebrity advocates are another great way to raise awareness. Steven Tyler of Aerosmith created a foundation and a shelter here in Atlanta, and social media, Instagram, YouTube are also ways to raise awareness. Social gatherings such as races, 5Ks, and of course October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, the color purple. Community resources. So there are several resources. We've got shelters, hotlines, churches, Georgia organizations, and of course your local police department. With Georgia organizations, we have the Georgia Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and they work closely with Men Stopping Violence, which is another organization that helps with men and anger and violence as well.
Next, we will have plan to distribute information. For the infant toddler range, we use posters and colorful pages to display in doctor's offices and other learning and healthcare facilities. And to convey awareness, focus should be geared toward caretakers and other members of cohabitation. In early childhood, we use pamphlets and colorful posters for awareness containing age-appropriate objects and characters to entertain, deliver the desired information in a playful construct. Also, short videos with similar content and characters will be used to encourage participation and information reception. School presentations will be relevant. Next, we'll cover adolescence. And for adolescents, handouts for educational settings in a more direct manner, containing interesting, calm pictures and backgrounds with non-condemning, non-threatening information. Informational videos using direct, short content containing local resources and individuals for help and education will be used. Professional presentations in appropriate school and work settings will also be used. Restroom quick reference on local resources, helplines will be simple and direct. Short ads on social media can and will be used. Next, we'll look at early adulthood. The awareness should focus on direct delivery materials in college and employment settings, as well as short informative documents in medical practitioners' offices. Local organizations should utilize as a resource relationships, spousal, children, and social groups that should be identified as possible areas of focus prevention. YouTube and related user-friendly media will be utilized for guides and material delivery. Information accuracy is important. Incorporated in the printed media will also be short ads, and social media will be used. Middle adulthood range. Focus should be on awareness and understanding. Resources and local organizations, including churches and nonprofits, will be utilized. Delivery will use direct pamphlets and posters in medical practitioners' offices. YouTube-related materials, media will be utilized for guides and material delivery and will be incorporated in printed media. Short ads on social media will be used. For late adulthood, family, spouse, as well as medical and caretaker and treatment should be directly addressed. Focus should be on awareness and understanding, resources, and local organizations. Delivery will use direct pamphlets and posters in medical practitioners' offices. YouTube and related media will be utilized for guides and material delivery. Presentation material can be used for short television ads as well as handouts in medical, social, and long-term care environments will be used. Thank you.